All right.
Buttons depressed. And Lily has joined me on my desk. And Tyrion's sleeping in a box. Meow.
Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And this is Lunch, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Here are the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Les.
And this is Jack. Welcome to a holy what the fuck edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours, because they deserve to be questioned. Oh man, we got a doozy for you guys today to talk about, and it is going to be, oh yes. But giveaway, while you're waiting for that, giveaways are open on both streams. Hopefully, if you are a Shroud player and you want to join in on the streamer bundle giveaway, you need to bang bundle me on twitch.tv/NBNN News and twitch.tv/Cynicist. If you are here for Steam Key giveaways, you need to go ahead and go over to Laz's side, twitch.tv/NBNN News, and bang, I love free shit. And then come on over to my side, twitch.tv/Cynicist, and bang the booty. Oh, man. So Laz, were you face palming yesterday afternoon?
Just a bit. Hold on.
I had
I got
lots of
to.
people like messaging me that some dissatisfaction. What are you trying to do?
Chatting with the new player apparently in Universe Chat who
Oh.
saw our daily announcement and says, "Is that what did he say there?
Is that the ad friend Fickle Hunter?
Yes.
Yes.
What's a frickle and how do you hunt it?
That is the name of the player.
He wanted to know if that was an event or something, and of course, yes.
Oh,
Steve
every day.
Cesaria went ahead and
Yes.
started answering him. I told him that we were a daily news show, 5 days a week, over 10 years, and then he wants to know where Owl's Head was. He just currently
Yeah.
escaped
Then he's going to be like,
the
where
outskirts.
is the lot? And you'll be like,
Well,
go to
yes.
upper.
Well, he
Yes.
asked where Owl's Head
Upper
was.
Merchant,
He's
and then
currently
go
in
north.
Sultan. So
Yes.
I partied him and then sent him a friend request, told him to friend me and use a scroll. And
Why don't you do it the fun way and teleport to him and then invite him to the party, and then he can just hit the follow button.
well, I could just run the Sultan and just pick him up, right?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
he's already in the party, so he can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now pick his ass up, man. Bring him on. Bring him up. You know how these things work. Remember?
Yeah, you know,
come back to Owl's Head.
I forgot that.
Don't recall. Do not recall to Owl's Head. You need to teleport to zone to Owl's Head.
Actually, recall should
Recall
work.
Recall doesn't do the follow.
It worked the other day when we were out in one of those other areas, but I'll teleport in.
Okay, so before we start with the fuck up of the week, are we going to finish the release notes?
Sure.
We don't have much there, because we did finish off the all the stuck spots that were filled in.
Oh, he just
now we do have
Novia.
well, I mean, that means he's right outside of Sultan. So
yeah,
and you can still track his ass down and hunt him down and bring him. So we are in the player-owned town changes where Ark's Draconis Wetlands was upgraded to a Crossroads Village. Then player-owned town dungeon and basement changes. A recipe and blueprint for a transition hallway piece between Dungeon Stone and Volcanic Stone has been added to booksellers everywhere.
Coeur d'Alene with 1,000 bits.
Yes.
Thank you, Coeur d'Alene.
Modi, you are right. Reset the placement of sound effects for Lunar Rift dungeon entrances as they had drifted a significant distance away from the portal. Although yesterday we didn't look at the Lunar Rift. We looked at one of the others. And updated stone hallway pieces to correct LOD behavior. And then we do have Friday's live stream, August 2nd, where you can join Ravelox for an hour for Gust of Awe. Yeah. Steve will cover that in a little bit. Sale events, July 28th through August 8th. Crown Stores, 30%. Crown Store sales, 30% off. Crowns of the Obsidian, 20% off. The subscriber login rewards. Login rewards are going to be a Adirondack lounge chair and a set of 4 beach towels with new patterns and a small wooden awning choose one bag of clean, mossy, or snowy. Then you have the August login reward, which is a beach ball, followed by Crown Store updates with the Gorsehead Stone set, so that way you can make your own mini Stonehenge. Just not quite, because it doesn't have the cross beams. The weathered Longfall Lounger pack. The large moss-covered wooden awning. The Volcanic Stone Hallways pack. And then August 1st, they're also going to have the beach ball in the Crown Shop. And August 8th, the lounge chairs, followed by the beach towel pack, 4-pack B, and small wooden awning with different covers. Yep. That is our release notes. Now, did you see anything in there related to anything related to something that might cause your dungeon to go bye-bye there, Les?
Nope, because it's something that showed up somewhere, somehow.
Wait, hold on. Let's go back all the way to the beginning of the chat window and look in-game. Do we have a message?
You have to go
anywhere
over to the other Discord.
Oh, the official Discord for lots of messages related to, hey, this is your fault, your problem, troubleshooting.
Let me start with this.
And it's actually not in. It's not in a channel that you would actually think it is.
Sure it is. Yeah. Click on that.
No.
And click on that I just gave you. And this is in the general chat. And this is what I think started.
Yes.
Started the conversation was from Wolf.
Yes. My dad's got a major issue. If someone will help him, this is Drizzed. My dad shot St. Michael is still having issues with his ballroom dungeon room. Everything in his dungeons simply vanished. All deco disappeared. None of it's in his bank or mail. He's freaking out. He did post a bug report a month ago, but it was never resolved. That's why I come here to find some help. And Allie at 4 minutes later, dungeon piece problems, and I should be displaying this on screen, need Ravlox to look at. As for disappearing stuff, though, not sure why it would vanish, but A, if it's many items, it might take time to move locations. It may still be on its way to the bank. B, also check the deco palette in the dungeon. Okay, I told him, yeah, that ballroom he bought never really worked correctly. Can you link me to the bug report? He's looking at, never mind, found it. If things don't show up, please email support. Everything's been located. He's just not happy as to redeco his dungeons. Yeah, it can't be fun, blah, 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 blah. Which I couldn't see when I visited, but I put all the bug info for Ravlox. Then another bug from Peter Polk about a chandelier in the attaching a chandelier to the ceiling of a roof. And Diablatine with the message at 4:12 p.m. Nude Britannia time, Central Time in the real world. People, do not go in your dungeons. Mine just went poof as I entered it. Allie with more discussion in Hospitallers Help.
Because everybody's gathering in Hospitallers Help.
Was just about to do a customer service message. Go back to the game again. scroll all the way back up to the top. Do you see any red message about
Well,
don't go into your dungeons?
There's no customer service messages there.
No.
That's
And there wasn't one on the login screen either. So then we get all like keep on scrolling because blah 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 blah. We need to go to the Hospitalers help page. Okay. And then we need to be looking at
which Hospitalers help page? Yeah, there it is.
yeah. It's the channel. And then we have to scroll down to yesterday.
I tried to put a dungeon entrance in my basement, but it would not place.
No.
That's because you can't do that. I know that. That's what
look
I'm
at
saying.
Sagara's at 3:00. The first time I log in
I'm
after
just reading
release,
the first thing that I see, which is
yeah.
how to put a note in the
well,
bulletin board.
that's from a different date.
I understand that.
So yesterday at 3:00, the first time I logged in after release 40, my dungeon was in my inventory, and after organizing and sorting it, I noticed that a lot of items were missing. Allie, you're the second person to say that. Wolf, where did your dad find his missing stuff? It showed up in the deco palette, and some of it went to his bag. It's all visible in the deco palette, but not showing any of it. So you have to replace everything for it to show up. Allie, with the extensive QA, I did test Allium's dungeon before we opened it to players, and it was fine. About to go test my player characters. If it's not all dungeons, it might be helpful to know the ones that have the problem have in common. Was it old dungeon rooms or the new ones or a mix? It might depend on what you have in a dungeon. I checked Dagnus's dungeons and everything's there. Seems fine. He had a piano and like 70 chairs with other nothing like totems or anything. In certain dungeon rooms, no problem. In my personal dungeon, maybe it was from the ornate foyer from Wolf. Both of his dungeons have the ornate foyer. Flare, was it recently built or has it been around for a while? It's been around for a couple months. So recent. Ornate triple connection marble foyer, it's called. If we have a list from your dad and from Sagara of what foyer and pieces they were using, we could see what's on both. So for info's sake, last release, I laid a dungeon with that ornate foyer and just popped in to check on it in deco mode. Foyer is there, but the rooms extending off of it are visually gone. Was only 3x3s and planting beds. Those are all in inventory now. Nothing in the deco list palette. At 3:00, from Allie, I expect Ravlox to be crashed out a little while longer yet. So why did we patch and then or do a release and then go to sleep?
Because it was Monday and we do everything so well around here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And Sagara, I have the right triple connection marble dungeon for you, and I can see the missing items in the deco palette. And Knight Rider with the Donald Duck going to sleep. Me too, buddy. Okay, I see a change from him recently that affects. Okay, I see a change from him recently that affects the brown marble foyer, the white ballroom, and the blue marble pool, and no other pieces. My guess is that's the issue, and I don't know what it was supposed to do, Ravlox, and now it's posted at 4 or 3:58. Was anything in the release notes about those pieces?
No, not at all. It was
So, and what have we been advising people for years to do?
A lot of
because
things.
the release notes are not, well, for one, every time there's a release, and even though you may have done a previous bug report on something, do a brand new fucking
keep
bug
keep bug
report on it,
reporting
because
it every
we don't
month
know
until
what
it's
else.
fixed. Yeah, or it gets a
Yeah.
bug number. Yes.
Yeah. And that is because we do not know what is actually going on. Because things like this, I see a change from Ravelox that affects the brown marble foyer, the white ballroom, and the blue marble pool in no other pieces. So he patched something in that is not in the release notes. So then you have Diablatine. Same here, ornate marble foyer with white ballrooms and green marble hallway. Just went into my inventory in 1 sec as soon as I zoned in. And the foyer eventually disappeared. I'm looking at a black screen. Everything is, of course, out of sync and afraid to leave.
I'm afraid to leave.
Yes. So let's go back to the general page and scroll down to 11 p.m.
11 p.m. I'm already at 11:55 p.m.
Well, it was. I screenshot it as well. If you'd rather look at it that way.
Well, let me just see what you're what you're
It's
referring
from
to.
Ravelox. Sorry. Yesterday, it would have been this morning, 12:19 a.m. for you.
Uh, 12:19. You said
For you, and it's Ravelox.
11. Oh yeah, you just should have just said go to Ravlox. That would have been easy enough.
Yeah. And remember, this is what 8 hours after things. We get a after release 140 was deployed
Actually,
today.
That's not where I'm seeing it, unless it's like way down.
It would be 12:19 a.m. today for you.
I know I saw Ravlox here earlier. I'm just not catching it now.
Are you looking at today's messages?
Yeah.
Go find 12:19 a.m. for you.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking for it. 12.
It would have been the first one today. A.m.
I see QA builds. Oh, what?
You need to keep scrolling up.
I see a 9:36 a.m. Dungeon issue update. QA will be patched and ready in 30 minutes.
Nope. Keep scrolling up.
I don't see it. There we go.
Look at the very first message for today.
I'm seeing it now.
12:19 a.m.
Yes.
Yes.
After release 140 was deployed today. So Fickle Hunter finally made it to the lot, by the way. He's tuned in. Yes. So we got to tell him that in order to get in on the giveaways, you need to type in exclamation I love free shit in the chat to get in for a chance to win a mystery game key. And on exclamation Twitch, bundle me. Game. Yeah, he's on Twitch watching. Yeah.
Okay.
An exclamation bundle me for a chance to win a streamer bundle coming up in about 8 minutes. And at the top of the hour again.
Farts,
and today is 2 for Tuesday.
Yes.
There he is. Hunter named Fickle. Welcome to the show.
A few players noticed an issue where entering their dungeons, where the dungeon would collapse into their inventory. We have found that the issue was specifically with the brown marble foyer, and have corrected the issue.
The issue.
Many thanks to Justin for assisting in sacrificing her dungeons as we tested on QA. And remember, Justin is Laney,
Yes.
part of the team. So since they were testing on QA, was there any sacrifice?
Well, not really.
No.
Big
We were able
words.
to reliably reproduce the issue and reproduce the fix once in place. We are now building a client patch for QA and would like to invite the community to test out the scenario as soon as the patch is available. QA will remain closed until the patch is published to preserve the state of the world. Next update will be when the QA patch is ready. And then let's script down. So now we can actually go to 8:36 a.m. with the dungeon issue update. The QA patch will be ready to install and test within 30 minutes. If able to log in, please log into QA and test existing dungeons that use the brown marble foyer or place one. We will look at to apply the patch to the live game server as soon as possible if the testing results are positive.
Keyword. If the testing results are positive. If
they actually fixed it. And Allie with End Wolf, this live patch afterwards will also contain your fix for your father's white ballroom problem.
Which was, it had a brown marble extension to it, so it screwed the whole room.
And then at 9:13, it was still uploading. And then at 10:55, QA build 1739 is now available for testing. And at 11:15, the QA server is open. So let's go to the announcements page real quick.
You passed a big one there because Sign Michael has some interesting stuff to say in between those two. Yeah.
The white ballroom and the stone room went into inventory. The items in the foyer went to the deco palette. In the second dungeon, the blue marble and the contents all went to inventory. I'm not sure how the patch is supposed to fix this, and I already started to replace things last night, so I'm going to wait for Wolf to get up and help me connect to that server.
Yes. So he's got two separate issues. Is he using the same hallway in both different dungeons, or most likely that's going to be the case?
Zealot's asking the question, are we watching them lie in real time?
Well, not really. Unless you were tuned into that channel in real time. Otherwise, no.
Yeah.
You're watching us cover, well, what supposedly transpired overnight and this morning. So, again, let's jump to the forums now that we've got all that covered. Got to remind everybody, exclamation bundle me. No.
Just to the announcements page.
No.
Okay.
What announcements page?
Do you see an announcement on marbles causing problems?
I'm not even there yet. Not even there yet. We're gonna start with Stereowolf. I didn't even give you these today, did I? Because I was
you
too
didn't
preoccupied.
give me anything.
Because I was doing other crap. Hold on, let me get this out of the way. There we go. Let's get over here and give you these topics because you probably need these so that you can bring them up on. Yeah. Start with that one.
Now I gotta go move windows.
Yeah,
again.
I mean, we sort of did this backwards. We should have actually started with these and then jumped to, Now, of course, since we went and did it the other way around, let me point out that Allie says, "Where's the post?" What time did Allie say that? Can we go back to that real quick? Because the timeline's not matching up right here.
You mean the announcement from last night at 11:19 on the forums?
Last night at 11:19.
That's the announcement.
No.
Okay.
Want to go back to scrolling. Yesterday at 2:09 p.m., my dad's got an issue at 2:13.
Yes.
Alley-oop, can you send me a link to that bug report? 2:13 p.m. yesterday. Never mind, found it.
Oh, I found it. Yeah.
Okay, but when was this reported?
Yesterday well, the other issue was not his dungeon disappearing though.
Okay, well, I didn't see anything about dungeons disappearing. Otherwise, we would have covered this previously, but this report from this person was today at 9 o'clock this morning, 8:57 this morning. So,
hey, remember, we're Nude Britannia time, not your Eastern time shit.
okay, 7:57 this morning.
Correct. Yes.
I'm just reading what's on my
trying
screen.
to log into my work computer. Yeah. Because I'm off work today. I have to work tomorrow, so I'll be checking it. But Wolf player dungeon was deleted, reproducible, not so far. Every few weeks I go to my player dungeon to get items from my replenishing items. Fit blah 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 blah. Today, when I entered my dungeon, the foyer was empty. All of the items had been disconnected and placed in my inventory. There was no warning and no delete confirmation. After pulling all the items out of my inventory, I noticed that I am missing every item that was in the foyer itself. This includes dozens of pieces of furniture from the Crown Store, dozens of fireworks, boxes, birthday cakes, and more. That's many, many, many thousands of crowns worth of items. I tested adding a couple of rooms to the dungeon, left and re-entered. The newly added rooms were still there. I'll rebuild the dungeon if I need to, but I really need some of those items back.
Yeah, so
Haven't.
Here's a word to the wise for anybody who ever experiences something like this, because I'm reading now in general chat on the Shroud chat that Flair is reporting everything she looked at yesterday is now back the way it was. And apparently, I'm guessing.
How?
I don't know. They patched QA and they relogged in, and things finally went back to the way they were because she didn't touch anything.
But if remember QA, they can choose which backup to load.
Well, that could be another case.
So things being back
also.
The way they were on QA doesn't mean shit.
But I just got to say that starting to pull all your crap out of inventory is going to cause you to actually have to, if it doesn't revert. That's what I was going to say, But the other thing I'm going to say is if you haven't typed in exclamation bundle me just yet, you need to do that right now, because we're about to go ahead and pull 2 streamer bundles, because it is 2 for Tuesday. Otherwise known as Taco Tuesday.
Because Sammy is going to be getting a streamer bundle as well as Lomir from me.
Okay, so I'm closing the giveaway and picking our winners. And we've got Coeur d'Alene and our new guy, a hunter named Fickle. Both have won streamer bundles. So Coeur d'Alene.
Congratulations.
Coeur d'Alene, by the way, we never did ask you if you wanted to play some marbles today or you wanted to stick with the Shroud nudes. So I'm also going to do 2 game key giveaways thanks to Coeur d'Alene's 1,000 bits. I'm going to do one now and I'm going to do one at the end of the show. So everybody is in there, but let me get everybody's bundles first. So Coeur d'Alene. Where's Coeur d'Alene? There he is. You got a streamer bundle. You are a wiener. And Fickle, come stand over near me, and I will hand you a streamer bundle. I know you're sitting over there playing with our practice dummies.
Now,
There you go.
Laz, can you do me a favor real quick?
What you need?
I want you to
There you
go
go.
into the game
I'm in the game.
and go to the crown shop,
Okay.
type in foyer,
Okay.
now go to the adventure design.
Yes. You want me to look
Do
at
you
the
see
ones that
anything
I bought
described as
yesterday?
brown? Now, do you see anything that's brown? That is
Foyer.
described as brown.
Ornate triple connection. No, I don't see anything described as brown. We could just do a search for brown, though.
Oh. And that would
Yeah, no.
there's there's no dungeon pieces that
There's
say
not.
brown.
But let me do my
But-
game key giveaway. Closing the giveaway, picking a wiener. And Modi, what's going on, Modi? Haven't seen you in a
Modi.
while either.
Oh, yeah. He's just here for the fun stuff.
Yeah, you know, any time it seems to be that we have some interesting news, some of the creative players and the old schoolers come from out of the woodwork. They must know.
Yes. Lemire finally real. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Modi,
So the
you're going to get a
in-game
copy
piece-
of Yinglet on Steam.
Yeah.
And Yinglet is currently, with the summer sale, 35% off its retail price. Retail price $7.99, currently $5.19. Okay, you can move on. What are you looking at now? Oh, he says, give it to someone else. Okay, okay, we'll give it to someone else. Pick another winner.
Yes.
Vovan VV.
Oh, congrats.
You've got a copy of Inglet. All right, there you go, Vovan. So resetting that, everybody, remember, once we do giveaways, we got to type in exclamation I love free shit again and exclamation bundle me again to get in on the giveaways. Because you got to be in it to win it.
Yes. But hey.
As Modi, you got to type the I in there.
And the fun part is, remember, Allie's comment. This is a known issue with the brown marble foyer with a fix in progress. In the meantime, your stuff is not gone. It's in the deco palette.
Let's see what the known issue is. Let's click on known issue.
Well, that
brings us to the second post that we had today.
Yes.
Yes.
But if you look in the game, it is the ornate triple connection marble dungeon foyer.
Okay.
Because they haven't colored the different marbles to make it different assets yet.
Foyer. Hold on. Foyer. That's not true. We have the green. We have the white.
Nope.
Adventure design.
Nope. We do not have the. As far as the foyers go.
Oh, as far as foyers, yes, foyers.
We have the ornate triple connection marble dungeon. We don't have a blue marble or red marble or a green marble. We only have the brown marble, and we don't have a white marble.
Well, you
have the ornate triple connection stone dungeon foyer.
Right, just in foyers.
So, yes. Shroud of the consistency. But internally, the asset's going to be the brown one because it's brown. So if we go back to now Ravelox's post, Brown Marble Foyer Player Dungeon issue update. The asset is not named Brown. It is the ornate marble foyer.
Yes, we're going to see a patch next month for renamed everything because the old naming structure sucked.
Yeah. And remember, this is over 12 hours after the release, and this is the first
And 2
announcement
server-side
related.
patches.
Well, that was within the first hour. Was the 2 server-side patches? Not
Still
only
gotta-
that, you also had all the conversations we've read so far have been from the official Discord, not from anything that is supposed to be our official communication methods as far as announcements. There's nothing in the announcements page until between 10:30 a.m. when the game supposedly goes live to 12 hours or 13 hours later, Brown Marble Foyer Player Dungeon issue update. No announcement prior to that.
No, they didn't know prior to that.
No, they did. Remember, the first announcements or the first discussions were at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Allie knew.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that somebody who could do anything about it.
Remember, Allie said that she was going to do a CS message.
Yeah, and you know who gets the CS message? Not Ravlox.
You know what? Does Allie have an Allium account that she could actually make an official post about a problem that they are investigating?
Yeah, well, she has an account that she could do that on, but I don't think she has authorization to do that. There's a difference. Having the account and being allowed to do that stuff is 2 different things.
You know what? Then right after release, maybe the person in charge shouldn't go to sleep for 8 hours and should communicate these things.
He's been up since Friday, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to get the release ready because Monday release.
Really, Zealot?
Yeah.
How would you think that? Whenever you see a live stream, you see Ravlox's picture and then you see Alley-oop and 2 separate people speaking. How would you think it was the same person? How? Well, you haven't watched a live stream in a long time, buddy.
Yeah.
They're watching you guys. Sure, blame us.
No, we always refer to
That's all right. Love you too, Zoe.
as Allie. Yeah.
All right, anyway.
But after Release 140 was deployed, a few players noted an issue when entering their dungeons where the dungeon would collapse into their inventory. We have found that the issue was specifically with the Brown Marble Foyer and have corrected the issue. Remember, is that the asset name in-game?
No.
That everybody knows of.
He's gonna continue to call it whatever it was. Now I gotta try and figure, do I even own one of them, and has one of my dungeons somewhere in the world collapsed due to this? Because
possibly
I have dungeons like all over the place. Yeah.
And this is the same kind of post that was actually in the Discord channel.
It's the exact same post that was in the Discord channel. It's just a copy paste.
Yes, copy and paste. Hold on. It helps if I stop looking at private conversation.
Stop looking at that point.
Because I wanted to see the time difference. 11:19. So they are posted at the same time. So this is the same message that we read in Discord. And then we look at, so 11:19 p.m. followed by 8:35 a.m. The QA patch will be ready to install within 30 minutes. If able, please log into the QA server and test existing dungeons that use the Brown Marble Foyer or place one. We will look to apply the patch to the live game server as soon as possible.
We don't have a Brown Marble Foyer.
We do not have this asset that you're referencing because it's the ornate marble foyer. And QA build 1739 is available for testing. Posted by whom? Allium.
Allium. Oh, look at that. Somebody switched accounts.
Switched accounts to her official account to actually make a post. But yes.
Yes. But over here, it's Alley-oop, who clicks on the known issue, which brings you to this known issue, which is then posted under her Allium account. So at 11:55, she was on one, and on the other
11:31
at
11:31 and
11:31,
10:55.
yeah.
10:55 a.m. to 11:31. So switching accounts. So Allie, use your official account.
Yeah. Yeah, as Modi, see, that's one of the things that we have a problem with, because we have this thing called the developer tracker that you'll see I got highlighted there.
Yes.
And when we click on the developer tracker, it will tell us, who made the post, which developer, and we can go look at all the, posts so that we can sit there and easily track these problem topics. But the last
Things
two
that
posts
have had
from
an official
Allie,
response.
yeah, the last two posts from Allie was the release notes and the QA build is available for testing post. All the other, 16,000 plus posts. Allium has 55 posts. Thanks for doing that research. Allium has 55 posts. Alley-oop has 16,000 posts. Yeah. Alley-oop account is for gaslighting players with real issues.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
funny.
But
That's funny.
it would just be nice that she used that anytime she refers to somebody, whether it be a bug, whether it be an answer, whether it be a solution, whether it be
Use your
anything.
official account.
Yeah, use the official account so that we can track it a lot easier. But thank goodness somebody, yes, this guy right here, follows RSS feed and all these forums, and I get an email for everything that's ever posted. So all I ever have to do is sit here and just scroll through my email. I just give you guys a quick peek here just so you get an idea. I'll just slide this over here and you'll see that Shroud of the Avatar, I get everything that's posted and I keep it in the mailbox there. I've currently got 137 unread topics, because these are just topics that I can use for the news at any given day. Okay. And, the ones that have already been read are stuff that we've already covered. And of course, I'll hit these off. Like, here's a new one, stuck in fishing animation, which we'll get to probably tomorrow and see what that's all about, because that's another nice new bug that's just popping up. Let me go look at that one real quick.
Hey, Laz, do you
Yes.
remember what one of the criteria for double XP?
One of the criteria, we screwed up a patch, or we had downtime or server problems, something like that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, something like only releasing this much of the release, but we're going to release that much of the release at a second release later on in the middle of the month, which most likely is probably going to be release 141 anyway, because I have a funny feeling we're not going to see a release in the middle of the month. That's just my 2 cents. But of course,
I'm thinking that this patch, that this emergency patch that they're having to do right now, is going to cause them to say they couldn't get to the middle of the month patch for the dungeon pieces for the fire dungeon, the lava dungeons.
We'll have to actually wait.
Been talking
and see.
up for the last 2 months.
Yeah. Well, what happened to the Gates of Hell dungeon? What happened to the Lord of the Isle basement? What happened to
Oh,
all these things that were supposed to come out?
rideable horses,
No,
rideable
no. I
mounts.
mean,
I
the
should say.
stuff that was supposed to get fixed in the next month or two. What
Yes.
about? Yeah, hold on. Let's go back to. Where is it?
Oh, why,
Sorry.
thank you for that follow there. Fickle. Easy combos. Yeah. But oh geez, I I'm still baffled. Where is the announcement for players that hey, there's a problem with the ornate marble dungeon foyer?
Yeah.
And referring to it as the brown marble dungeon foyer is going to be even more confusing because the crown shop asset is not brown. There is no brown dungeon pieces.
Yeah.
But
I'm
if you're looking
gonna
up foyers,
refresh
it
this
is
for you because we are now officially 2 months,
mm,
and you gotta laugh because you're gonna love it. Ready
oh
for it?
yes.
Ready for it? Here we go.
Yes.
Back in May 26th, the
Uh-huh.
live game server was down, and the last post from Roblox that May 26th was
The
these.
networking issue has been during the next month. We will be scheduling a downtime maintenance window to start the process of moving the game server to new hardware. We will ensure advance notice prior to initiating the work. The work window will be set for a weekday so as to minimize the impact. Why don't you just say we're going to do it during the weekday because
Why don't you just say that we'll do it someday, but we've only been waiting 19 months plus for it.
Yeah.
And, making promises that we're going to do it the next month. Well, now it's 2 months, past 2 months, Rav. Come on, dude.
Well, yeah.
When is this going to get done, really? I mean, come on. Now,
Hey, Laz, you remember last month's live stream?
Well, I don't even want to get into that yet because yesterday, finally, yesterday it was
Someone
finally.
just messaged me.
Well, we have all sorts of messages sitting in our Discord. If you didn't scroll through our Discord this morning to see all the clips from,
oh yeah, yes,
yeah, the 139 update stream where finally
yes.
claims to have chased down a gremlin that's running around the server room and is replacing all servers with 3 huge servers.
Which we know is bullshit because he only has one, and that's been sitting behind him for 19 months.
Well, that goes back to the release 138 release where he says he would like to do this stuff.
Have 3
right.
The same.
Thank you. He would like to, but after this past month's folly of eliminating double XP, how do you think the income stream is on getting 2 new additional servers is going to be for that? Yeah. But meanwhile, yesterday, finally, hold on. Yesterday, finally, I got to say it. It took almost a month from the last release to this release before he finally posted last month's live stream to YouTube. It went yesterday on release day. He updated last month's live stream to YouTube finally. Okay, because I've been looking for it, and yesterday it came out.
The button.
Yeah, I mean it's only a single button press from Twitch to YouTube, or maybe 2 or 3 buttons, but
Yeah, but still, I mean, you can do it right after the live stream. Just export it to YouTube.
Just export it immediately to YouTube, and it's boom there.
Yeah.
Took a month to get last month's live stream posted to YouTube.
Oh,
Meanwhile, every day when we finish here, within 20 minutes usually, you will see this broadcast already published to YouTube 5 days a week, every day. And if I run into a problem, it's no later than an hour after the show that it's published every
Yeah.
single day to YouTube without fail,
And,
except for the days that we're not here.
and remember that they went from like monthly 2 to 4 hours.
Why
Now it's
didn't the
just
new
1 hour
intern
monthly.
press the button for him? Comments from the peanut gallery.
Well, the other thing is, remember the intern was supposed to be updating some of their web pages. Have those
Yeah.
has that happened yet?
No, but
Like
is,
what's this intern done for a month?
well, who is this intern? Why have we not had an announcement on this intern? Why is there
I don't know.
scuttlebutt about having an intern? But oh, what interns are people they don't pay? Is that correct?
Well, I mean, don't they have lots of people that would volunteer time to make the game better, but they turn them all down unless
Uh,
you're in an inner circle of whatever.
Need a new round of player mods. Yeah, see, Knight Rider. Um, Again, I've got a problem with that. I do, but I don't. Yeah, Flair says no, you don't, because she's one of them. What's up, Flair?
Yeah, hello, Flair.
Is we've had this discussion time and again over the years, and I'm not going to get too deep into it because, and we may have to get into it, but EA Games screwed the pooch when it came to gamers being their mods,
The
gamers
counselors.
being their counselors, gamers being their seers, people not getting paid for it, people getting, this, that, the other. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, Flair says, no, you don't want to do that again. Yeah. Thank you, Flair. But
No, yeah.
yeah. Where do you get people who are going to do that? Because we don't need another Beric either. We don't need somebody who comes in from the outside and has no clue what this community is about or how to moderate a forum properly and cause the chaos that he caused for almost 2 years around here before he got fired. So,
Yeah.
or another, what the hell
No,
was her name?
He went to a different game company.
Yeah, well,
Serafina?
yeah, no, Serafina was great. The first girl we had, way
Fire
back.
Lotus?
Fire Lotus. Oh
Fire
God,
Lotus?
what a train wreck she was. Anyway,
They're
Yeah.
all train wrecks, but yeah.
no, gotta say Elgarian was pretty cool. Elgarian was pretty fair and level-handed, but
So I'm sorry to say, but Elgarian is also the person that completely fucked up artifacts.
that's got nothing to do with being a moderator or anything else like that. That's
But that's them like it's like artifacts clusterfuck is all Elgarian's fault.
yes, the
And
artifacts
remember-
are all his fault. That's right.
Yeah, and other things were related. The problem is you can take a player, hire them, and pay them an actual wage to do development. That way you have expectations. If it's a volunteer or whatever, there's really no expectations as far as performance goes
Yes.
because volunteering. So you can try to say, hey, this is your volunteering and what this is your expectation. But I'm sorry to say, but a volunteer is not an employee. They're not even a contractor. They're just doing things out of the goodness of their heart. Some of them receive some compensation, but yeah, B Striker, I'll volunteer to fuck up anything. But volunteers not the way to go. You need to actually hire people. I hate contractors in general just because I work with them all the time, and contractors don't really have any accountability.
Yeah,
If
because
you want accountability, you hire employees.
They don't care because screw
Yeah.
that. I'll just go get a contract someplace else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and-
enough of that. Is we need to start wrapping this up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
Drip.
that-
we know
Drip-
that was said.
that we know that was said, but we still call bullshit on that.
Yeah, we can
And-
pay you with the night of the not a night
Lord of the Isle.
Lord of the Isle account. Yes, you were paid. We gave you a
Well,
Lord of the Isle account.
although some of them have actually had that taken away from them as well, some of the former employees, but that was one of
Not
their
that I'm aware of.
compensations. Yes,
I-
trust me.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say I know quite a few who still have theirs, so
Some of them had them removed. But it
uh,
is time for us to
like
start
a
getting
close
out of
personal
here.
friend of ours.
Not saying any names, but
Yeah, I know.
Michelle Bege and Morgan receiving streamer bundles from me. Don't forget to pull 2 there, Laz.
Yep. Thank you for the reminder because I was just about to just pull one.
Yes,
And
and
we've got
Adair
Lomia
Thraxicum.
and Justice Plays. Lomia and
And
Justice Plays.
oh yes, Conjure going to be getting a copy of Black Book, which is a $25 game for the Steam key giveaway. Congratulations there, Conjure. I hope that key works because you're in Deutschland.
Okay, Lomir's jumping the gun here, starting that trade window before I was ready, but here you go, Lomir. There's your streamer bundle. And who is my other
Thank you.
streamer bundle? Justice. Justice. Who is Justice Plays? Do I have him? Justice Plays. I gotta make sure I have the right Justice here. Justice, what is your in-game name so I get the right person? I don't seem to have you on my list over here, at least not that I can find real easily. Alright, Justice, anytime. Meanwhile, I'll pull some game keys because we have 2 coming up. And the first game key winner is going to go to Dwip. Dwip, you're going to get yourself a copy of FAR Loan Sales. FAR, FAR Loan Sales on Steam. And that is currently... come on, there it is. $14.99. Yes, it is. $15 game going out to Dwip. So congratulations on that game key. As soon as I can find him here, there you go. And last but final game key winner. Thank you to Coeur d'Alene for his 1,000 bits today. Morgan, you're going to get yourself a copy of Ironcast. Ironcast on Steam, and Ironcast is currently... Let's see what Ironcast is. Looks like another $15 game. Yes, it is. Ironcast, also a $15 game, so there's $30 worth of free games today. Going out to our loyal followers. And of course, don't forget, all you got to do is be in it to win it. And we give away anywhere from 99 cents to $99 games every day here on NBNN. Who is that, Morgan? Yes, Morgan.
And Conjure already had Black Book, so he gets Follow the Porcupine.
Very cool. Justice, what is your name?
1868.
But meanwhile, we're a little over time already. We'll be back with more tomorrow, and we've got some stuff that I've got. I've got stuff that you guys are just gonna laugh about. I got people sending me stuff that some real good Shroud math to talk about. Nom 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 nom. Thank you for my Doritos. And all sorts of other goodies that we have. We have the video from last month that we can actually comb through. We have some clips that were sent to us by some viewers. And of course, we'll be following this dungeon problem. See if we get reports of the dungeon being renamed before the patch and more right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz,
I'm Jack.
I'm home here.
and this is NBNN. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye bye.